Yo, my people.
You trying to fuck with me?
Go.
It's good. And just like that, we're back. MTTE, More to the Endz podcast with myself, Big Cam. And today, we got the team in the building. But before we get the main part of the show, I just wanted to ask my people to like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you're liking any of the content so far, tell a friend to tell a friend. Shout out to the gang.
Gang.
Boom. We thought that Jay Ghost was gonna be a ghost and pull up with some sweets and some munchies. Just he did.
I don't grab my dinner as well.
But did you?
I'm spoiling, man. This is what it is. I'm spoiling. I realised.
Do you know what it is?
I come
Look.
through, man, not even look at my face. Man, just looks down at me.
Yeah, bruv.
See what I'm
Look,
carrying.
you can't pull up.
What happened, bro?
Oh, here we go. Fuck's sake.
Listen to the man's story. Listen to the man's story, bro.
You may as well tell the people, bro.
I'm on the tube, yeah? Brother, I didn't even think this guy was drunk. He got off of my door, bro. He got out. Imagine he got out the big door, yeah? He got out the big door, bro. I realised straight, as soon as he took that first step, I said, yeah, homie's drunk. But he just went like that and landed right back in the other door, bro.
What?
Proper clap. I'm saying, what going on for this guy? Me and some next white dons helping him, bro. We had to help him, make him sit down before the tube had to actually left out because he would have dropped on the track, bro.
Fuck.
Like crazy drunk.
See that put me. Did you not see that thing in Argentina of the gal that dropped down the side of the tube?
What, someone to help her?
Yeah, like she was drunk, staggering, and then she literally drops down the side. But it's mad because she dropped down the side of the train tracks, so she didn't actually get injured.
Okay, she just fell in the gap.
She just fell in the gap.
That's crazy, man.
But that's like,
Yeah. It don't take much.
Yeah, don't.
fuck me,
It
bro.
don't take much, bro. Oh, God.
Anyway,
Good, man. You alright, brother?
Ghost, before you came in, who was chopping up with B Money about obviously school
Get into the
days,
juicy bit, apparently.
getting into back chat now. So yeah, he was basically just talking about how he got into it and that. But now, obviously, you've been on. Well, there's back chat, but then there's the Trend Central thing, innit? Yeah, the channel.
What do you prefer?
Well,
Different reasons and different like episodes and types and stuff. But
I'll say it like this: shout out to Andy because I understand his vision and I understand
I
what
like
he's.
it anyway.
Yeah, but I'm saying in terms of like you lot, as well as him and as well as the whole Trend Central thing, you lot get a lot of bullshit basically from obviously the black British community and black communities in
I
general.
told you about them Twitters, man. I told you, bro. They'll get you.
But I think it's so necessary what you lot do because you're giving platforms to people that look like us to talk about things that we obviously care about and opening dialogues about topics that are proper important, i.e. relationships between black men and black women, the age differences and shit, kids, baby mother drama, disabilities, mental health, obviously allegations and whatnot, but that's over there. Do you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, I think what you lot do is very important, as some would say, a necessary evil.
Yeah.
Ghost, you got any opinions on all that shit?
Nah, you see, I just started watching Backchat and that's still like somebody got me into it. I'm not, you get me, a venture in that, if you get what I'm saying. But you know what I like? I like the topics when they, especially the topics of when they bring up like what type of man females go for.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? The money thing, and is it just a gold digging thing or whatever? Them arguments get heated, bro. I love them arguments when I'm watching Backchat still. I can't lie. Cause enough of the girl them have mad opinions, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like them have mad opinions too. Don't get it twisted. They got mad opinions because some men are like, yeah, I'll just splash. You get me? And some men are like, no.
But some men are like, I will splash, but you must stand in the yard. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'll splash the bread, but you ain't going nowhere.
But, okay, me personally, that's my bag, innit? Like, I know a lot of people, like, I think everyone has their thing that they're interested in, or multiple things. Some people go on social media or whatever, they talk about sport. Some people, it's politics. I don't like to talk about no serious topic. I don't know enough about no serious topic. But when it comes to, like, the genders and stuff, I'm a man. I have my opinion on women. And all I can do is share my opinion and my take, and we have a conversation. And everywhere you go, every time, everyone's had a debate about dating, about something, about gal, about like everyone has a debate about stuff. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I like to do because for me, it's lighthearted. I'm not going in there saying nothing crazy. It's just
Nothing malicious. and
Yeah,
that,
something about dating. I don't like to talk about nothing like politics, religion, da da da. I could have a little one-on-one conversation with you about it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna go sit in a room with 10 people. Oh no, your religion is this and that. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but with dating, I
knowledge.
can just tell you just how I feel. So that's why it's my bag. I think I agree with you that it's I won't even say it's necessary, but everyone says they want representation. Yeah. Everyone says they want representation. Sometimes we were just joking about Tyler Perry, yeah? Tyler Perry started with them movies. Now Tyler Perry has a studio. Then he has other things.
And he's got a
Sometimes-
bloody town
Yeah,
and
like,
shit.
you know, it's my opinion of like, people say, oh, all these like blogs like Shadeborough are bad. I love them.
Hey, look.
know, man.
Hear me out. We've been on cam saying fuck the shade bar.
Okay.
Would I take it back?
I don't know if I
No, I don't know.
It's fuck the Shadeborough until Shadeborough posts your platform. And brings up your, you know what I'm saying?
But it's true. That's the truth. And again, like Trend Central, like Backchat, I still would see them as a necessary evil.
Yeah, because
so
gossip. More time they're gonna. If they started posting good, there's another one called Your Positive News Daily. I
follow that as well. Yeah, I
But
follow
I don't
that.
see them pop up as much because you know
No.
what? When stuff is going good, everyone's like, yeah, that's how it should be, man.
Moths to a flame, man.
Yeah. Have you ever seen like when a dad's around for their youth? I'm not gonna upload a fish for swimming.
Yeah.
Let that dad not pay something, not be around. Oh, these men.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it still.
He crept with the money.
Oh, bro.
Bro.
Well, look.
Oh, he's a millionaire.
Look.
Why they splitting the fees and that?
It gets the people going. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what.
You think that's fair though? That they're splitting the fees.
Look, this is what I'm going. Wait,
Alright, that's what
look.
it is, though.
Before we even continue, I just want to say shout out to Crept and shout out to Sasha.
Wait, what's going on there?
basically, they was like saying that about. They was basically saying how they split like the cost for the child.
No, for the nursery.
Nursery? The nursery.
For the nursery fees.
Yeah.
But you know what's, sorry, do you know what was the more interesting conversation? The more interesting conversation about that was people saying, because it's Crept and Sasha, I was like, why are you talking about Crept and Sasha and you don't know them? But I was like, but you don't talk about Kanye West and Kim. You've talked about Will Smith and Jada. But because Crept is our UK celeb that's close to home, we can't chat about Crept.
Right.
Crept is a celebrity. You just don't want to. He's a celebrity, fam. Him and Sasha.
I don't see no problem with it, bro. If that's their dynamic and that's
Thank
what they're
you.
happy with.
Thank you.
Brother, every relationship ain't the same.
But
you
the
know.
same way
It
girls don't
can't
like to
be.
split the bill on a date, they're thinking, you're a millionaire, why am I
Nah, that
splitting
don't
nursery
make-
fees
don't
with
make
you?
no
Do you know what I
sense.
mean?
If this is
Nah,
what, if
man.
this is how your relationship goes, and this is what makes you
what I'm
happy
saying, yeah,
moving
that's your
forward,
plan.
then that's what you do, bro. You don't try and suit the public.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Dead, bro.
You see, we was just talking about the idea of celebrity and UK, and coincidentally, Andy also mentioned about
Yeah.
being a celebrity and supporters and all the stuff. Yeah, I agreed with basically everything he said because
What did you say?
basically, I read the thing. I might as well because it's here. He said, "You dare not call yourself a celebrity or a public figure in the UK, because they'll finish you. Who thinks he or she is a public figure?" And someone else will say, "No, they're not. She's only or he's only got followers on Insta. They're not a celeb." And then he said, "Right, let's look at the actual definition of a celeb." And the definition of a celeb is a famous person, especially in entertainment or sport, the state of being well known. So
Yeah.
that is what a celeb is, and we have many of those people in the UK.
You know how people are, man.
Not finished though.
Yeah, go on, go on.
He also said, if you notice, a lot of public figures in the UK will always use the term supporters instead of fans. I wonder why. I've noticed that as well. He said, is it because they're scared that they won't look humble?
Yeah.
And he said, are they scared to lose fans? Just rounding up, he said, in my opinion, they are scared that they'll make you, who's a fan, feel uncomfortable because no one wants to be moist in public.
That's facts.
They'll say, "Raw, your music's dope, bro, but I'm not a fan. But big up you, though. I
just
support
I
your
just
thing
support your
still.
thing."
I support." Do you know what's crazy? Hold on, before I finish,
That is moist.
this is random.
That's normal.
So today, shout out my guy Tony from work. He's finishing up. He's retiring and that. You got to hail up, man.
That's proper
They
still.
done their shift and that, and they're done now. Like you know,
Schwartz.
yeah, like he's finishing.
Hanging up their belt.
Bruv, in a month's time, he's done.
Finished, fam.
He's
That's
gone.
to work for fun and that.
So shout out Big Tony, done now. Even him, like, I'm trying to think how to explain it. Even he was saying like, just do what you're doing because you'll get fans and all this stuff, but you're never as good as they say you are, and you're never as bad as they say you are. Me personally, though, if you notice throughout the podcast and stuff, I'll be wearing Capsule Collection because I love their stuff. They're a UK brand. I wear Tax Free because I love their stuff. They're a UK brand. I've worn SC Dons because they're a UK brand and I love their stuff. And obviously the football team South and all this stuff. I don't mind being called a fan. I don't really give a shit because I don't have the ego for it. I'm just proud to be from the UK and that we have a scene bubbling up to the point where
the world's watching us. Like,
where the world's watching us.
Somewhere so small.
Where you've got brethren from America and that saying, yeah, man, check to your podcast and that. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
You don't mind being a fan, but you don't mind being called a fan, but do you mind calling yourself a fan? Because that's the point.
I don't mind.
That's different.
I don't mind.
But that's about you because it's about the individual. Like a lot of people do, like, and that's why people say, "Oh, the UK is bad vibes." There are a lot of people who just. There's a lot of people who.
Let it run, man.
There's a lot of people who are like, I don't know, like it's just an ego thing, bro. It's an ego thing, full stop. You know what I mean? It's just like a lot of people might watch what you do, but they don't want to rate you. They don't want to big you up. They don't want you to get big headed. They want you to stay humble.
They want you to get too big.
And then you're local. You're very local.
That's some hater thing.
Not like when you say when you say you like a rapper and the girl's like, oh, what, Simon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Simon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Aye, that's Georgia. That's Georgia's type of flow every day. Georgia has done an F64 of that all the time, and I'm not gonna say who. She knows who. Sorry. I had a brain fart. I remembered what I was actually gonna say. Earlier when I went for the work drinks, I saw Lioness. Do you lot know who Lioness is? Yeah, I saw Lioness, and I was at the bar, and I was like, I gotta say something. I was just like, yo, sorry to interrupt your conversation. I just wanted to say, you're Lioness, right? She's like, yeah. I was like, big up everything you've done. I know it's a bit weird that I'm just like talking to you in this random pub in Central and whatever.
But it shouldn't be though. Why is it weird, fam?
I said that.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I said it because her brethren were there, and
you get me.
But yeah, like I have to just say I know what you've done, and I personally feel you need to know I respect it. You're not just some any person in this place to me.
I've met a couple Man United players, innit? You know, man, that's man's team, innit? But I've met hella opposition players too, and I don't shy away from approaching them, bro. You get me? I can't do that, bro. I've got pictures with Chris Eubanks just walking through my workplace and that. And you think if I like what you do or if I like how you know what I mean? I will show you that. I don't mind that, bro. You get what I'm saying? I approach people bare, bro. People from Gogglebox, people from anywhere. I see them all the time. I'm like, yo, listen, you're right, yeah? Can I get a picture and that? Like, you get me? I don't mind, bro.
That's how it should be, though. I like I said, a lot of people don't like being.
There's bare hate, bro. Don't hate people for being successful, fam. That's
weird.
That's in your blood, bro. That's
So
in your
then,
DNA or something, man.
the question becomes, is the UK bad vibes? Or is it just London?
I don't think it's just.
Do you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm asking though.
It
Like,
could be, you know.
what is
I don't
it?
think it's just London, but I think it's mainly London.
Yeah, it's still. I feel like other cities, they're in their city, they're more united.
That's because they're like a year
That's a
behind
myth.
I feel like they are, bro.
It's a myth.
You don't think so?
It's a myth.
Not
Because
Brum. Not
yeah,
Brum.
that's what I was gonna say.
Not Birmingham.
I was gonna say that
Like
still.
Manchester, they love their people though, bro. Like even the rappers and that, like, they take pride in.
No, we don't know that.
But
though. That's
do
the
they
thing.
do they do that now?
We don't
when
know
they
the
are
ins
where
and
they are
outs of
now.
you get what I'm saying? Like we don't know their mindset. It might look like raw, okay, because my man's from Manchester. He's got the Manchester crowd. We don't necessarily know that. Do you get what I'm saying? It just feels like that, and it just. You get what I'm saying? You never know. You never know.
Look, it's easy to jump on the winning team when they're winning, innit? If you get what I'm trying to say.
Fair.
So obviously I'm not saying that the out of towners that they only jump on their guys when they're winning, but I'm sure Millions has said it in a couple of his bars. I'm sure Bugsy said it in a couple of his bars that he had a couple of people supporting him, but it weren't like now, like, yeah, that's our guy.
A lot of people that are around you need to see you get accepted outside.
Oh,
Like to now look at you, be like, you lot's podcast now. Some of your bridges are like, what's you lot's thing saying, da da da. But all it takes is a Drake or someone silly to retweet and talk about it. Oh what? Oh yeah, man. They're like, well, everyone's
man's on it from time, fam.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Man's on it from time.
So, but people think, oh, in America it's different because we had an episode recently where we talked about stuff and Lucas was saying how America is different. I'm like, I obviously I'm not at the time. I just couldn't get my point in, but like. It's not different. If you go to New York right now, they probably hate on you the same way or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, is there some people are just never going to look at you. And it's okay. It's the same conversation with like, oh, why don't your friends support you as much as strangers? It's like, I'm your virgin, dog. I don't look at you as a podcaster. I don't look at you as a rapper. You're just whoever to me. Yeah. So you're my guy and my support for you is different. When you have an issue, you call me.
Yeah.
Someone, okay, you can't get, I would say you can't get mad at your boys, like your close boys who are in a group chat with you for not listening to you talk on a podcast for an hour. because they can literally talk to you about these topics. Some of your topics are inspired by your boys.
Yeah, and truth be told, I can honestly say that's something that, not that I battled it for long, but for like a couple of episodes, I went, but like,
you're retweeting Joe Budden and
I'm like, but then I had to go, no one is obligated to do nothing for you.
Yeah, man.
So what happened is, a couple of the man them, when they saw Josh's episode, shout out to Jazzy, when they saw an episode that they could relate to, but they also was wanting to know some things as well, they had a reason to click it.
Yeah.
And that's when they actually invested their time.
Yeah.
But as you said, if there's an episode where maybe I'm talking about religion and that, man's like, bro, I'm not going to listen to you lot talk about religion for 50 minutes. Like, it's just real. It's just life, innit?
We might just chat about that on Saturday anyway. I'm going to buck you soon. So, like, so it's just, I'm not a fan of you the way a stranger who doesn't have access to you, the part of their fandom or whatever is that they don't know you. Yeah, they don't know you.
It's the injury, you know.
Yeah, I know you, so it's a bit different. I get it.
Hey, I think, as I said, I do, back to the back chat stuff, I do think it's a very, I don't know, man. I just like the platform because it provokes emotion. It provokes people talking about stuff and gets conversations going, as you said. One thing I did want to ask, though, is why do you feel like, because I noticed even you done DZ Mills as well, before
it was popping, innit?
Before it was.
Easy, remember that?
Look, bro.
I saw it last time, so I was like, yeah, thanks.
Nah, look, as I said, look,
bougie that.
look, on you, shout out to ZZ and shout out to everyone else.
I was the highest viewed on that before Boost went on there.
Look,
Lewis,
look, I'm a man that, as you can probably tell by what I'm bringing up, I do pay attention to this stuff, and I've been watching this stuff. I didn't just do a quick Google search. No,
that's what I can tell.
Yeah, I actually check for this stuff, but I bring that up because a lot of people only know the platform for what it is now.
Yes.
So I want you to talk about, like, even how that came to be about. Like, did she holler you? Did you say, right, it would be good for us to work on the show? Like,
I think my problem is I don't reach out to people, but I've had the same 3K followers since I started Backchat. My thing don't build. I'm not really on asking anyone or trying to. I can't lie to you.
Whatever will be.
Yeah, that's as much as I will go and chat on camera, I'm also not forcing it. I want things to happen organically for me. And
that's the best way.
And I think, but yeah, with ZZ, obviously she was Andy's, Trend Central, before Trend Central's Project Gorilla. Obviously she did her thing herself on her phone first, and then she started getting the production there. So them lot kind of, I think
taking notes.
I think a girl called Kemi was she had a role behind the scenes. So I think she's like, like a writer or some sort of producer for the show at the time. She reached out, oh yeah, we should get you on ZZ. And I came and done it. It worked. People say you lot should go again. Sort of thing.
I enjoyed you lot standing.
Yeah, I think we had great chemistry, but you know how it is, man. V Money is the most underrated UK talent out here, fam. I'm telling you that for facts, bro. V Money is underrated UK.
I rate your tips.
Bro, man's been about since. Bro,
Ghost is sitting there like.
What about me, though?
Why you not on to me, bro?
Nah, we heard
Listen, come outside. I come outside.
Why is man on to me? I'm just taking it in, man. I'm taking it in.
No, I'm playing.
Man's been outside since I was Sunday show with Morgan the comedian and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man's been about for a long time, bro. So yeah, man's been about for a while. But yeah, I get it.
Nah, look. If anything, shout out to Young Spray because I was watching one of his episodes the other day. No, because he was talking about giving people their flowers. No, but you know why, bro? You know, I don't even.
I love him.
Go on.
When Jamal Edwards died, Young Spray was in the comments chatting shit, bro. Let's be real. He was like in the comments like, "Oh, why are you man giving his flowers now?"
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna comment on that. I'm just gonna sidestep that. Reason why?
Let me comment on that. I hear you, but you know what it is, yeah. Like, there's two sides. You're right. Like, why?
There's no need, though.
There's no need, but you can't. Everyone has their own feeling about stuff. Whether we think it's right or wrong, someone's perspective is, oh, he didn't get enough flowers. Why are you giving it to him now? And someone else is like, what are you talking about, bro? He's been getting flowers. So it's just all about
because
it's opinions.
Yeah,
and stuff.
It is, isn't it?
What do you think of that? Because personally, I don't think you need to comment that.
Yeah, but who are we to tell someone how to comment on a person's past?
Yeah, and also, let's be real. You have to bear in mind that Young Spray's relationship.
No, I
Yeah.
You know what it is? You know
Go
what it is?
on.
Even though I don't know if I can say right, he was grieving and that. But people grieve different, innit?
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like some people grieve with aggression and you know what I mean, and some people grieve with sympathy.
Or silence,
What did he say?
even.
He was like,
I mean?
yeah. Oh, fam, he said something else like,
Yeah.
oh, you lot don't know it, but that, like,
No, but look, all right, look, hear me out.
Something like that is like,
No.
well, I don't know him, innit? But like, I
I
respect
want,
what he's
yeah.
done, bro. Like,
Hear me out. I think, yeah, obviously, like Ghost said, innit, in terms of the emotional level and how heightened it was and stuff, I think because if you remember, you go on SBTV, there's loads of Young Spray videos. He's always been a supporter.
Yeah.
They've always been connecting. I think, like you lot are kind of saying, he probably just felt a bit protective of the whole situation. And obviously, Young Spray himself has been kind of ostracized from certain people and that. So he's probably thinking, rah, like, where have all you people been?
come from?
Yeah, like what planet have you lot come from
That's how it goes all
to
the
try and...
Facts, yeah.
That's how it goes all the time.
It's sad. It's actually sad.
Hey, bro, when my best friend died, yeah, bare people said like my best people. See, I'm even saying when my best friend. Okay, when my boy died, yeah,
Yeah.
it's my boy from young.
I got a question to ask you, but I'll ask you
Come out
after.
saying, oh, he was my best friend, my dog. I'm like, brother,
where did you come from?
but I understand. Just because he's my best friend and he's told me, I don't know who else.
Don't know.
How their
that's
relationship
true,
was, how they view him. I get it.
It's.
I'm saying,
I did want to ask though.
ask, bro.
Did you get Nani over that?
Off BKCHAT.
No, not off Backchat. Fuck
Off
that.
my
Did
boy.
you, yeah, off your
Sympathy pussy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, one. Nah, two. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. No,
Why
it
you
happens.
laughing?
It happens. It's a thing still.
What is wrong with the man?
No, he's right.
Bruv.
Because I had a
Saying
chick
that.
from before who I was seeing. When
Yeah.
I was young. And it's like, oh my god, now we're embracing. Next thing you know, we're
You still need the
naked.
charger?
And then it's happened. Like it happened. Yeah, it definitely
look.
happens still.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
that's
it is still.
yeah.
But do you know what? I've only had sympathy, gal, from girls' funerals.
From what?
A female's funeral.
Damn.
I've never had it at a man's funeral. Like, yeah, I've gone to somebody I know's funeral, which is a male, and afterwards, me and somebody starts to vibe, and that it's. I don't know, man. Girls' funeral is.
How many funerals have you been
Yeah,
to,
gal,
bro?
bro. I've been to a few still.
Okay.
Yeah, it was-
Can't lie.
Time to dress in all black.
I've been to a few still. I
Yeah,
can't
nah,
lie. Nah, she was man's friend though. Like, you know, growing up, she was man's friend growing up through school and that. And she fell off or something. We was playing on some
okay,
madness,
on
and
the
she fell off a roof and that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Bro,
Punctured her lung and that. But that was the first experience I knew of like death. If you get what I'm
yeah.
saying.
man said.
How old are you?
At the time, how old was I? I think I was like 12. Bro.
Okay.
I think
Man said.
No,
Man
wait,
said.
what?
Man said. Wait. Man said. Wait. Wait. Man said when he's dressing up in black, it's because he's gonna kill the pum pum.
Come on now. Listen, bro.
Wait, hold on.
Nah, man was about 12, 13.
No, so you was 13.
Man said 13. You was 13.
Yeah.
Man told me you was 13.
No. On the pod, you was 13 plus, bro. What? 12 years old, man.
I was about 12, bro. I can't remember when. I'm gonna have to ask people when Afro passed away.
Bro,
fam.
that's just
I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. I have not a damn thing.
Brother, is man forgetting? I
This
went
is
to a
Jay
school.
Ghost, I don't know.
went to a school that was a hard knock school, bro.
You was outside from 12.
Wait, but
outside for
pause.
about-
No, I know.
Pause,
No.
wait.
I'm talking about inside.
Yeah.
Outside, inside.
Yeah, he was outside going inside.
Yeah, bro.
Inside.
From 12.
From 12, bro.
While we're on the topic of Jay Ghost and what he was doing before and outside and that, check out the previous episodes that would come out by the time that this episode comes out, because it will probably explain a few things.
Oh, well,
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh.
But one thing I did want to ask you about, because
It was a fast lane thing.
because you was
in the fast lane.
you've been in the scene and stuff, creating content and all this stuff for a while, yeah.
Kind of.
For a while, bro. What would you say your experience has been so far? Negative, mostly positive, or like ebbs and flows? Like, how would you say you see it so far?
It depends what angle you're talking about. In terms of just creating the content, it's been calm. The feedback for the most part has been calm. I get love, bro. Like, I've only ever really received any kind of negative stuff online, but in person, it's always love. I'm known, but I think in terms of like progression, Because after a while, being recognized is great, but what's it doing for your bank? What's
Can
it
I
doing?
get some bread for this?
Can I get anything? Can I get some cheeks off the back of this? Like, what's happening? Like, so in that, if I'm being real with you,
Give me some sympathy.
yeah, Joe, oh, you your followers ain't gonna up. Let me come visit you. But
Cheeks
like,
for the win.
Yeah, so in terms of like, you know what? Yeah, I'm really inspired by like Nipsey, Dolph, like rest in peace to them. Like, just my whole thing is like, bro, I could go buy a rollie today, but I want to get a rollie off B Money.
Yes.
I want B Money to be the brand. I want to achieve something for myself, and I want to like, you know, I just want to win off the back of that. So,
Bro,
I ain't got there yet. So that's my experience.
I will say this: you will get there.
Amen.
And I say that because that's how I decided to start this platform with the Mandem. If you notice, it's the Mandem, my literal brother, my literal missus, and we decided to start our own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We could have went on other people's channels.
Yeah.
And I don't even disrespect anyone else that decides to do that. But like you said, I want to go on a video, and even if it's got 50 views, I know those 50 people came for me.
Yeah, that's what I did with my music, bro. Obviously, I started putting on music videos. I put one up, it got 1.4. I put another one up, it got 3 bills. But it's on my platform.
It's
I'm
your
not giving
platform,
my-
bro.
Yeah, I don't want to go put it on anyone's thing. I don't even want to pay for the ads. I just want it organically, personally.
I've spoken about this before, and I'll speak about this again. For some reason, our Instagram account actually won't allow us to pay for promotion. And I said to my missus, that's what it's supposed to be then.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to pay for promotion. Not to say we can't get it posted on other people's channels, as I said, but maybe the universe is telling us you lot need to do your own thing.
Groundwork.
Build up your own platform and network with your own people.
Full of consistency.
Yeah, but you know what? It's
So
facts.
that's
You know
it.
what? Yeah, I feel like, you know what? We take things like we take 1,000 views for a joke. We take we used to joke about 100 likes on Instagram, but that's a fucking 100 people liking something that you
it's
posted.
real.
100
But-
people standing
but we're
outside.
so used to seeing influencers get 10K, 1,000 likes. So when you get your 100 likes or something, it's like you got 300 followers. But what? Like, bro, it's 300 followers, fam. You don't, and cool. Most of them are not gonna be the fans, but it builds from there. The worst thing is, it's the thing that you least expect sometimes to blow for you, that will blow for you. But just the last thing is, I realize social media has got to a point where algorithms, they want you to pay for ads. It's a business. So they're going to keep your shit low. So you're like, okay, no, I need the attention. Let me pay. Or they'll let one thing boost up. So you think, let me pay so I can get some more. But that's not how we were raised, fam. We were not raised on this trying to buy attention.
Actually, it was, I want to say it was Lynn May the other day that she was actually talking about this.
Okay.
The idea of, like what we said, we kind of taking pride in building up our own thing as opposed to paying for promotion. But she was like, Coke pays for promotion everywhere, every single day. And in every country, they know what a Coke is. So she was like, if you want your thing to get as far as it can go, you better just invest your shit. Of
course,
invest your money. Which, as I said, I don't think we're opposed to. But I think we're talking about the core of it, of like, all right, let's be real. Back to back chat. There's certain members that they're on there. They know that they're known for certain other things as opposed to maybe who they truly are. And now they're almost fighting a battle to try and convince people
I was going to ask about that. That's still...
that they're not someone else.
Who are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Well, I was talking about Lani specifically.
I was talking about...
Um,
I was talking
I know
about...
you was talking about, but go on.
he who should not be named. I was just using Lani as an example because she's spoken about how basically people view her this way, like very promiscuous, like she's fuck bare man and blah blah blah. But a lot of people, and I think Esther even said it herself, you kind of give off that vibe.
That's what you sell. That's what you market.
Everything is sexy trashy.
Brother, from the outside looking in, I don't know that girl, but that's my first opinion. And I've always said that. That's my first opinion of her, innit? And I don't know if it's a fact, but that is that's what I get from her.
Yeah, it's
You
the
know what
impression
I
I
mean?
get from you. If you're always dressed with a, if I see a man in a puffer jacket in summer with a belly on, I might think you got a strap on you, bro.
She's always showing skin.
Yeah, always.
She's always showing skin.
If
fam.
Ghost pulled up with a belly and a puffer jacket, you definitely would have thought he had a whap on him.
No, I mean, no, it's kind of cold right now, but if you did it in summer, I'll be like, what's going on, bro? Like, you know when I see you...
I said, you know.
Like, oh, you got a puffer jacket, I would stop and search you too.
That's mad.
But I get it. So like with Lani, I get onto Lani all the time. I'm like, Lani. But that's who she is. So, but you can't control how people perceive you. Well, you can. If you put up a certain perception, then people are going to, you know what comes with it. You know what comes with it. You know.
Hey, look, I had my watch on before I came in here, and I purposely took it off because, like you said, the perception and all of these things. Sometimes it's one of my downfalls. I kind of overthink it. I always talk about this, but I just really want to be careful about the kind of image I'm giving across, especially when I know like man's nephew's gonna check this, or Rick might be watching it with one of his daughters or something. They might hear what man's saying. Man kind of has to be careful.
I'm thinking about wearing some bling on his.
Bruv, I'm not saying I won't. I'm not saying I won't, but as I said, I'm very conscious of just certain perceptions and how sometimes people will think, wow, who are you trying to style on? You know what I mean? But I know that this is our own.
That there is Endz.
Yeah, well, that's
No, what you said there.
that's that.
Endz,
Yeah, it is.
Endz,
It is.
Sometimes like man, them are too watch face, but bro, you can't live like that, bro. You got to live your life, bro. It's your life, innit? Like at the end of the day, you got so it's not just your visuals. So what you're saying about Lani, it's like cool. Visually, you might look that way, but if you're talking hella sense, at some point I'm gonna get over your tits, and this is
100%.
So it's the same thing with you. Okay, yeah, you might have bling on. But if you're not talking about, if you're not sitting there just doing, you know, that man,
Yeah, doing
the image,
man just going like that. Just doing
If
that.
you're not doing that, just stunting and you're talking some shit.
yeah,
Yeah. Don't let me get up on
That's an MTTE.
That's the thing with me and watching Lani. You get what I'm saying? Like I ain't. I don't.
Not me.
Like you see her. Like you gotta understand. Yeah, there's a lot of young girls watching this girl. Do you get what I'm saying? And the way she drops how her life is like it's great. But you can see like behind her. I don't know if you like read people like you can see like
anguish.
it's not all roses,
I
bro.
also think she's a lot smarter than what
She gives
lets
off
on.
definitely.
Of course she is.
But-
Of course she is.
That's the thing, though. She does.
She's
say-
got an
I
angle.
do
She's
love
got
those
an angle
people.
and she's
I do
following
love
her
those
angle,
people
you get
still.
me?
Yeah, I think she's. You know them people that know how to.
Wise
Sorry.
man
Some
can
people
play
know how
fool.
to- Yeah, some people are really good at playing dumb, and
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what Lani's angle is, so I don't want to offend her. But Lani knows how to dumb it down to the point that people think, "Oh, you're 30, you're broke." They're just like, "Nah, she has a really good job. She knows what she's doing." And one thing, Lani is like Tekashi 6ix9ine. She's a troll. I'm not talking about snitching, but she's a great troll. She knows. Lani, I've been saying this for years. Even when she didn't fuck with me, I was like, Lani knows how to trend.
Yeah, 100.
She knows what to do. Like,
Yeah, of course.
She did it in her video still. That video.
The thing I was going to say, the thing that I have to respect about her is that she's willing to go to the depths as well. Like, we might all know how to trend or whatever, but
No, but the difference is it might be nothing to her and it might be something to us.
yeah, that's true.
The
That's
same
true.
way some youths can go and do every TikTok dance. I'm not interested in that. I'll
Yeah.
be forcing it. That seems to come. Lani's very creative. Lani she makes costumes.
Yeah.
So that's her bag. She's eccentric, kind of artsy. And that's the thing about being.
Oh, so
about,
that's why she dresses how she dresses.
Yeah, and that's the thing about
See, I
being-
understand it now.
cool. But that's the thing we're talking about being. We said about all black people are not the same because
Yes.
we're from ends. We're like, well, what are you doing, bro? And sometimes when bare man.
You're not fitting in my box.
Yeah, do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Bruv, in college, you know, certain man. So when I went to college, my bridges from South. Some of them didn't fuck with me because I was the guy who used to come in. I'll banner everyone. I'll chat to these girls. I'll make a joke. I'll be loud. I was loud.
He's doing too much.
Yeah.
He's doing too much.
Even my friends like,
What's wrong with this guy,
"Hey,
cuz?"
Jules, what's wrong with your boy? Like, I tell him, I was that guy. And then I was like, brother, I'm being myself though. You want to laugh, you want to banter with me, but you're being cool.
This is the truth.
You have to stand here with Ed Hardy just to be mad cool. Fam. I don't have to do that, bro. And I'm mashing more things than you. You
Nah,
think I'm a neat?
It's like I'm gonna switch it up. It's like gang business.
Yeah.
Like you see, obviously, like everybody in the gang can't be the banger, bro.
No, it's true.
100%.
Do you get what I'm saying? If your
100%.
gang's gonna be successful, you need somebody that makes P in the gang, bro.
I know
You
how
need
to
a money
manage it as
maker.
well.
You need bangers. You need all different types
People
of
with
characters.
ideas,
Do you get what I'm
all
saying, bro?
kinds, yeah.
100.
You can't just have a group or a circle that all think the same.
Man,
It's
them,
dead.
you
You're not going
need
nowhere,
man
bro.
them with the clean license. Everyone can have a dirty license.
You need man them who's not even on it. You need neeks.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You need that, bro, brother.
Yeah.
You see, Neeks. You see, this is how I look at it. Yeah, you see, people that were more simple than say myself, they get to know people that are relevant.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because they know how to speak to them.
With
They know
power,
how to just,
anyway.
you know what I mean, bro? And I probably came across mad aggressive to certain people, and them people just hadn't their opinion of me straight away. Like, nah, I can't really fuck with that guy. He's a bit too, you know what I mean? Whereas the next guy who is my friend, he's not like me. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Them people can open doors, bro. You can't
100%.
have everybody being the same, fam. It don't work.
100%. 100% still. All right, well, look, we've got 20 to go. I'm not going to lie. This has been one of my favorite episodes.
It's been good, man.
Sorry, people, if I say this like every other week, but
No, but we've had some good episodes.
yeah, like, I don't, do you know what it is? every time I listen back to our convo when I'm chopping up or I watch the visuals, I think, nah, bro, this shit is fucking sick, bro.
This is your art, though.
Yeah, and that's what it is. But yeah, that's neither here nor
You know,
there.
this podcast is sick, though. I told you this. Obviously, when you shouted, man, I went and I said, let me listen. I listened. And
I appreciate that a lot more than you probably know.
It's
Still,
nice, fam, bro. You're a G still.
yeah, you say before. Well, G for Ghost, obviously. Before you came, like we was actually hailing you up. Still,
I was working. I was snitching on myself. But I was like working listening, and he was like, basically the thing about Sainsbury's and the frozen chicken. He was like, I will feed that to my dog. He's like, you're gonna dead, man. I was like, cracking up, fam.
But the chicken looks this.
Yeah, so like,
Stiff,
okay,
bro.
so I like your take. So like, you know, it's like, and obviously. BKCHAT is predominantly African people.
yes.
Predominantly Nigerians.
Yes.
So even just like listening to you lot's pod and the fact that you lot grew up together, Endz, and just you're listening to like the Caribbean dynamic to a certain degree.
I appreciate
Brixton,
that.
Endz, like, well, no, sorry, no, I keep saying Brixton. I don't know why.
No, you can
But,
say
like,
Brixton, bro.
Endz,
It's not that far
like,
off, bro.
But the estates, all of that, like, so it's just like it's another perspective, and it's also organic. So I dig it, and yeah, you're good anchor, you're a good host. Yeah.
Thank you very much. MTTE, gang business. What I do want to say is, as I said before numerous times, I appreciate the fact that you even decided, let me take time out of my own day to go and check out the content, because you don't have to do that. And there's man, as you said, that even though they're my brethren and rare, I know man ain't clicked on one video. I ain't mad at them though. It's life, innit?
Like you said, no one's entitled.
No one's obliged to do any of these things. But what you highlighted in terms of our dynamic and the Caribbean stuff, that's what man's trying to push. Shout out E man, you get me? Because he's the Niger boy. He's not here today. He's at work. Shout out Big Jordan as well. You don't want to be on cam, but hopefully one day he'll get there. In fact, let me ask you about that. Just while we're here and we're on that topic. He don't want to be on cam, yeah? How did you get comfortable being on a camera and
I'm an attention seeker, bro. Like I love attention. Whatever, like that's what people describe me as. But I think I'm an entertainer, bro. Like I'm always from primary school when it was top of the pops. Man, I used to go to school. I used to jump on the bench and perform for the girls.
See what I'm saying? Remember
man was doing Michael Jackson. Don't play with me.
Remember I said it to man about Smiley and that though.
Yeah.
They were them guys, bro. I was never that guy. You get what I'm saying?
If I walk in a house party or rave and no one's dancing, I'll stand in the middle. Like, I'm not going to start be doing all the maddest moves, but I will stand in the middle of the dance floor.
And try and...
I will dance, bro. I don't care. So,
certain men are just built entertainers, bro.
That's
It's
what I
just
think
in you, bro.
I'm definitely the guy that if we're all going on like some mad excursion to some place we've never been to and we got to ask someone for direction, I would definitely ask.
You're outgoing.
Like, I don't...
Your Portuguese accent, innit?
Look, if we got to be in Portumayo, it's got to be done. It's got to be done. It's got to be done.
That was going
I said Portumayo. People doing the rolling tongue.
During an argument and that, you know? What's wrong with the man?
I was livid for like 0.2 seconds. All right, listen, before we go, yeah, in the spirit of allegations, yeah, you don't even know what I'm going to talk about.
Nah, I know.
I bet you any money. Watch this.
Nah, I need to hear this. I need to hear this still because I was watching the same thing. If I think I know what you're talking about.
What I was going to mention is Meg Thee Stallion. Who did you...
That is my host right there. The host with the most, you know what I'm saying?
Was it...
MTT.
Wait, was it...
More to the fucking end.
What, was there another M that you thought...
You're good.
Oh,
Was there another M?
You know what I
oh, that's weird. Anyway,
Say what you're saying. Say what you're
yeah,
saying.
no,
I wanna
it
hear
was to
what
do
you're
with the Meg Thee
saying.
Stallion thing. So, obviously...
My man, you don't need no more.
Nah. We let that be. I'm not really in the business of all of that stuff, innit? But this I do want to talk about.
Yeah, I am too. Still, it's
Look,
fucked.
hey, look, we've got 15 minutes to go. So, as I said, let me set pace with Meg Thee
say what you're
Stallion. So, obviously, I was chatting to George and her cousins the other day. They're predominantly females,
He didn't.
ladies, should I say? Now, obviously, do we know about the Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion situation? She alleged that he shot her in the foot. Yeah. He's saying obviously he didn't. Now the problem is there ain't really conclusive evidence to say that he did that shit. However, he's already been cancelled in a way.
Yeah, it was cancelled from the day it was announced. From the day news broke.
Now the next problem is
I'm still listening to Tory Lanez, bro.
Meg Thee shout out Tory Lanez, shout out Canada. We already done told you we're gonna be over there. Yeah. Again, the next problem is she said, "Rah, I'm not going to talk about the incident." Then she went to do an interview with Gayle King. If you don't know who Gayle King is, do you remember R. Kelly? Remember that interview?
My fucking life.
What was the other one? Do you remember? Do you remember Juicy Smollett? Do you remember Juicy Smollett? You remember that interview too, bruv? The guy from Empire, the one that got
one that said he got
that he got broke up because he was
And-
gay
and
and,
they
it was
had rope.
racist, even though there's two Nigerian
And they
brothers.
had hanging rope.
He's only come out of Subway and
Bare comedians are like, who carries rope in Chicago?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I gotta find it.
Look, anyway, the point why I brought this up is because
Gayle King is bad vibes.
right.
Basically, her and Oprah, they say that they don't like black men, and obviously, even when Kobe Bryant died, Gayle King brought up the art charge that he once had,
Right.
Actually, after he died. So yeah, she's bad vibes.
Look,
Apparently,
you have to. I don't know. B Money seems like a very observant person. I know Jay Ghost is. George, half and half. Clearly, he's on his phone, so that means we'll get there. Georgia, she's observant as well.
He's from Empire, man.
yeah, him.
Yeah. See,
I watch Empire.
now the thing with Meg is it's not that I don't believe her. It's just that as the time has gone on, the story becomes more wishy-washy. And then she even, in this clip, which I'm not going to play because I don't know if we can get copyright and stuff, but she was basically saying that she never had a sexual relationship with him.
And no, she
wait,
answered that.
I
was
think that's
wild.
bullshit.
No,
Is
no,
that
you,
cap?
need to see, you need to see. If you haven't seen
I
the
saw the way she
Should I-
answered it,
should I
bro.
play it?
And then sexual
She didn't answer it straight away.
Yeah.
If you ain't having a sexual relationship with somebody, you would have said straight
That
away
was the
no.
body count.
Categorically
She
no.
had to divide.
Bruv.
Minus.
She took a little break, like a,
What's my body count? Was my body count
bruv.
5?
Did we have any sex? Like she actually repeated the question back. Did we
What's
have
your
any
body count?
sexual
What's
relations?
my body count?
What, as in
Fam.
a body count?
What, like how many bodies? Like if I'm counting them. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, like every second is just buying time. Like, bro. But yeah, the reason why I brought it up is because let's go around the room. Do we believe her or not?
Shot. Or that she didn't. Or that she got shot.
That's what she alleges.
Got shot by someone. I feel like I need to back her in.
Why do you feel
That's
like
a that's a different question, babe.
Yeah,
That's a different thing.
Women, gang,
because you're a woman,
women
you're a
are
black
on
woman,
gang
you feel like
business.
black women are like on the.
You know what? Yeah, I don't know Tory Lanez.
No, Meg,
You don't
either.
know Meg either. I was about to say that.
Got him. Shot his ass.
And he told her dance, bitch.
That's it in the foot.
And he
From
told
what
her.
I understand, yeah, it was his gun, and she knew he had a gun. People have gotten bags for circumstantial evidence before, so, and apparently they were seeing each other. If they're saying that, if she's saying this,
She said they didn't beat.
that you
Come
have
on,
to
George.
beat to see
It's because of his height.
Yeah, but
and his hairline. But anyway, that's the
Did he get it back? I saw he got it back.
he got it back, but he lost it again.
Get it back.
What?
He bought it.
He bought it.
I thought he got it back.
He lost it
What?
again.
What do you mean he got it back, bro?
I heard there
He
was-
went Turkey.
Them things are what happened.
Turkey,
cuz.
bro.
went Turkey.
Yeah, I know he went Turkey, like, but well, George says like it grew back, like, bro.
I said, run that back, bro.
Dr. Sebi or something.
I said, run back the peas, bro.
I just feel like there's a bit of circumstantial evidence here.
Do you believe he's shot?
I think he shot her. I want to put it past him. I don't
You reckon
know.
he done it on purpose? Do
now.
you reckon it was a purpose thing, like, bitch?
I don't know if it was on purpose.
She said that he was on a vibe of dance,
I
monkey
don't know.
dance.
Yeah, he
I
said
don't know if it was on purpose,
It could have been.
but I think
He could have been still, you know.
he shot the
man will
guy.
get
He
drunk.
was waved. He was waved.
They both were.
I think.
Well, they all were, yeah.
I don't think.
How tall is
You know what I think? I don't think
5'5".
a bullet went in her foot. I think it was shrapnel. That's what I think hit her, bro. It was shrapnel that hit her, bro.
If,
I think
if that.
I don't know who was playing with the gun. I'm not gonna say in it, but I think whatever hit her wasn't a clear bullet, bro. It wasn't like that.
Not in her foot. And
If that's the case, it was a pellet gun, bro.
And they both said, and they also said that she got shot in both feet.
Well,
No, so first it was one, then they said, oh no, she got shot in both feet. How you get shot in both
But my
feet?
thing is this: you see that same interview, yeah? Like it got posted on my thing from some American guy. I'm watching it. He's basically saying like,
It's PR.
yeah,
Yep.
because
Trying to get
the way how she's explaining the whole story, he's saying the way it is in America. He's saying your lawyer wouldn't allow you to do that, bro.
well,
He's saying basically, I think they're looking for a mistrial.
Yeah.
yep.
Because with a mistrial, both parties don't kind of lose and both
Yeah.
parties don't win. Do you get what I'm saying?
I feel like if you are gonna like, because you lot are saying that she said she don't talk about it.
He's got a
And do you
gag order.
think
Yeah.
if you
He agreed to it though. Like,
accuse someone of that, you should speak on it.
If as the accuser.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear that. But
I
then,
think that's fair.
but should the person who's accused be allowed to speak as well?
I think so.
Thank you. That's that. So if it's two sides, that's what I. But I'll never forget this Girl King thing. Yeah. From the moment I heard the story, Tory Lanez shot Meg, I was like, that don't make sense. So my opinion is similar to yours. That I think if anything, and even prior to that, we've heard that Meg is like on some. She's a bit wild, and I heard she likes her drink and she could get a bit rowdy sometimes. Yeah. So I think they probably had an abusive relationship or like very heated relationship.
Well-
and I feel like they probably, if there was a gun involved, maybe she tried to grab his gun and
it
then
just went
shoot
off.
him and then it's fired and then something's happened. But I am not of the belief that she was shot directly. And then now they're saying Tory didn't have no gunpowder on his fang. He's her best
I'm
friend.
saying,
So I believe.
And-
yeah.
in
Apparently, the best friend was.
right. So
Originally seen
so
Tory.
in reference to what you just mentioned, yeah. So
Right,
the
we
story
say-
goes.
you saying Megan tried it on her best friend's man.
Look,
Yeah,
well,
Best friend weren't
look,
having none. Listen,
And they're
bitch.
not friends no
she
more,
beat off the
apparently.
whack. So the story goes that Tory was seeing Megan's
see.
brethren,
Yeah.
but then he was beating Megan too. Obviously, Megan denies that they were beating. I think everyone in this room, including you, George, I don't think
I
you.
think they were.
Right. Which then leads me to think, why are you lying about that? But anyway, we'll put that to the side. Now, yeah, but then if, look, but anyway, we don't get into that part. But look, remember, the whole beef was because he was, talking to Kylie
Jenner
at the
apparently.
party.
Ooh, yeah.
So obviously, Tory was doing up Badman Tory and was just flexing with bare gal.
Surprised.
And then obviously he came out of one party because of the other two.
Before or after surgery, though.
Huh? Wait, I'm lost. What happened?
No, because George is saying Tory ain't in.
He
After
said Kylie's
Kylie's
out of
league.
Tory's league.
After
And I'm like,
surgery.
Wait, which one's Kylie again? The model one or the
Oh no, Kylie. Yeah, she's
Tiger's baby mom.
Tiger's baby mom?
Yeah. She's rich. That's it.
Yeah, she, bro.
Kendall is the very naturally pretty one.
Okay, yeah, so
Kylie
yeah,
after
yeah.
surgery. Because before surgery, she looks like.
I need to do a Google because they look the same to
They
me.
look the
Sorry.
same. Wait, what was you saying
Well,
though?
before Kylie, before and after surgery.
Nah, they don't look the same.
Kylie
bro.
looks
They
the
don't
same.
No
look the
surgery,
same,
yeah.
bro.
No, but surgery don't matter.
Ooh,
If you're
look
a
like a
young
gypsy
guy,
before
you're
surgery.
Tory Lanez are popping at the time.
You're a fucking mess. You're a fucking mess.
She's not out of
Oh, okay. I'll be honest. I
disagree.
I definitely think Kendall over Kylie. I'm not even taking in surgery and all that
them
stuff.
out
Kendall
of
been
Tory's
nicer.
lane.
No way.
Tory's
No
lane.
way.
Tory's
No
lane.
way.
Yeah, exactly.
Tory's lane. Lyrical still. Nah.
Them out of his lane.
Nah,
for
I
a
don't-
chop anyway.
I don't think so. I definitely don't.
What was you
think
gonna
so.
say?
What was he talking? Oh, I think I was just talking about the fact that there's so much mix up.
Kelsey, you said in the story, Kelsey.
Yeah, but I was saying about the gun getting fired off and all that stuff. That it just seems that one gal was pissed off at another gal because of another gal,
And they blamed him.
and they just all blamed him. But then even the Chelsea girl has made a video saying, "Raw, like, if you're not gonna tell the truth about anything, tell the truth and say you beat my man.
say
bro.
they surrounded
Stop
him.
lying,
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Really?
bro.
You say they surrounded him.
When did
innit?
she do that?
bro.
You reckon?
let
Hey,
me
they
see
might
if I
have
can
surrounded
find
him. You know.
it. What's the gal's name? What's
Like, you know, he's short as well. They might have surrounded him and been on the thing like, nah, tell the truth, be a man. You know how girls are and that. He must be like, listen, move.
Listen, we have
Come on,
You
boys.
lot go. I'm
You
gonna
know,
see if I can
it's
find
at
the
a
clip.
party, so or it's at a something. It was at a gathering or something like that, innit?
But the fire,
You can't just walk off.
No, they had got in the car, and then apparently the car stopped somewhere, and they fired the shot. So it's just a
She said
He was telling them to shut up.
She said
Leave me
verbatim.
alone.
She said that he got up, stood out the window, and shot at her foot.
said, dance, bitch.
I said to Georgia that she also said,
She said,
"Hold on, dance, monkey, dance."
She cussed him, bro. She got out of the car and said, little fucking midget. And he said, what? Little man syndrome kicked in. Bitch! Don't fuck with me.
no, but you said he shot behind the door. What? Yeah, stop, man.
He probably, do you know what I think happened? Do you know what I think happened? I think he had the door open of the car. You know when you're standing like you're about to get in the car? You've got the car door open. So you can see you could probably see his eyes.
It's an SUV as well, an American
Yeah,
SUV.
you could probably, or he might have wound down the window and looked at her. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I don't know, fam. The story's just. Like, I don't know why they
What are you
don't.
looking for, Gam?
If they're
I'm
just gonna
looking
come
for the
out,
clip of her talking about how
Shut her.
no, the brethren saying, "Raw, like if you're not gonna like tell the truth about everything."
Video, yeah?
Yeah, this
What, recently.
but this is what I'm trying to find. I don't know how recent it was.
Okay.
It might be time ago.
Okay, that's what
But
I'm
it still
thinking, yeah.
stands because obviously she doesn't have any reason to lie because she's not being accused.
also, so what did she say? What is? I didn't know. What
me
she
see
said.
Second the video, innit?
Let's just hear and see what happens.
How long is it?
6 minutes, but I'm gonna obviously skip.
Me. You know what I have, what my issue is with you.
Yeah, he tried to beat Meg, man.
No, Meg was on it, fam.
He tried to beat Meg.
We stopped fucking with each other, but I wasn't your enemy. You made me your enemy. I have every right to get on here and address this because you made a diss track for millions of people to hear, trying to humiliate me.
And apparently the
And
Chelsea
I'm
thing
not hurt
worked
by
for
the
her as
comments.
well.
I'm not hurt.
Yeah,
by
it was
that.
like a stylist assistant or something.
Somebody
Yeah.
that you really know. That's the problem. And Megan, I know you. We know each other. I know you like the back of my hand. So I don't know why you playing with me.
So what?
I don't know why you playing with me. Because I can get on here and say some shit.
Well, she would know what
I always
happened.
want to do story time, innit, when they fall out.
They love it. They
Hi
expose her.
guys, subscribe to my YT.
What's the time?
Oh shit, yeah, because we're almost on our way out. But cut a long story short, if you want a link to the video, I can send it to you. But in the video, she just kind of explains her perspective, and it doesn't kind of point that Tory was really shooting off at Meg.
Yeah.
That's not the vibes.
So you
But
think
yeah.
the brethren?
Oh, you got time.
You think it was the brethren then?
Bruv, I think it's what that man said. I think it was like a wrestling over the whap. It went off, and the little shrapnel hit her little foot. And
You don't think it was no mad injury or nothing?
there's no, I don't think he was trying to bun her foot, bro.
Why was the whack
back on
pulled
her-
out, bro?
Who said?
He was waved though.
She was back
They
on
were
her
all
feet too
fucked.
quickly. I'm saying you don't know nothing about like.
Yeah,
okay,
she was. She was
performing.
walking in seconds, bro.
That walked someone. She won all the awards. She performed in bare places. Remember that it was COVID, so her next performance was like an award show, but there was no audience. Like I don't know. I'm not an expert in it, but apparently everyone's saying something about how many bones you got in your feet, but. If you get shot in your foot, are you twerking and doing bad bitch?
You can't even.
Nah.
You can't even heal them bones. Them bones have to heal naturally.
Yeah,
You can't get no surgery and that.
I don't want to be that
But then again,
against
she's-
black women thing. I'm not.
Yeah, and that's what I definitely don't want to do. But that's what. Sorry, I remembered because you kept on asking me what I was going to say.
I'm not against black women.
At
I'm
one
against
point-
women lying on men.
100 and men lying on women.
People lying
just
in general.
liars,
Yeah.
liars. But Meg said that she was walking away from the car. So how did you see that it was Tory that shot her?
That means
Thank
the
you.
story don't add up.
Thank
She's
you.
walking away from the car and that.
thank you.
They surrounded the little man at the party. They were gonna rush him.
They were gonna put him in a backpack.
Intimidated, you get me? And pulled out the whack.
When you listen to Tory's album where he talks about everything, he was like, obviously you can't talk about it, but he's like, I did something, but I didn't do what you said I did, and basically the world will find out one day. So I don't know. I think he was just. I think as much as if you told me the baby shot a girl in the foot, I'll believe you.
I definitely would
But
believe you.
Tory, I think he's not. No, because the baby is a madman, dog.
Bruv, every other week.
A couple people. In
But Tory, I was just like, yo, bruv, you're doing too well to even move that mad. I know you're a hothead, but I don't think you'll do that. But
I don't
anyway, we'll
think
see.
so.
I don't know any of these people.
But yeah, that's where we've come to, because as you said, sometimes you just have to wait until evidence manifests.
Evidence has manifested in our next case.
I don't know what you're talking about. What you talking about, Willis?
This guy's hilarious, dog.
He's on it, boy.
Of Mr. Cuban. Come on.
This track right here is called Mark Cuban.
For full disclosure.
Now,
Ooh, this track right here is called Full Disclosure.
we are closing this episode as well. But what do you even think of that, though? That's a bit mad.
What do we think of what?
The allegations, everything. You think he done it? I think he done it.
What allegations?
What are the allegations?
Obviously,
I can say that I did hear a voice
Physically
note of him
abusive.
moving mad when I was on the bus come back from the gym.
I heard it.
I did hear that.
He was on the Twitter space yesterday as well.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
the
he was
thing
on
where
that-
that's the
that
thing
harsh
where
reality,
that's the thing where Lani and that were talking, innit? Them
Yeah.
three gal.
they were talking about. Yeah, they were talking
Okay,
about.
I watched that thing
they
there
were
still.
talking about-
My man,
That's it. I don't really pay attention to that, you know, but
but
I was on the Twitter space
I
yesterday
watched
as
that
well.
thing there still. No, I didn't. Twitter thing, my Twitter thing's mad. But
What do you even think of that? You think? I think he did it. Like,
fam, are you listening? The way he comes across on video, yeah, about like, bruv, I can't vouch for no man. You get me? Because behind closed doors, men do some weird stuff, and they don't really tell you, or you don't know about that. You get what I'm saying?
Real for
So
real.
at the same time, like, I don't know, man. He might have that uncle complex on gal. You get me? Like, you get me? He got that uncle mentality. You get what I'm saying? Like, shut up, or you get me? That's it.
I know what you mean. Like, it's my way.
Like, don't talk. You're
yeah.
fool. You get what I'm saying? Like, the respecting. Like, you need to respect him highly in order for him to actually, bruv. I just think like,
he's done it, and I think men.
but you know what I think? Like, I think like this. How is it a collective have come out and just jumped on him, bro?
More than one.
All right, that's cool. When he done it to one, why didn't she come out? When he done it to the other one, why didn't she come out? Everybody got together and said, nah, now is the time. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
realize, that's because that type of trauma, women, in general,
Speak on it, George.
need to have proof, or they don't feel confident enough when it's just one of them.
That's what I'm saying. What if it's 3
To
or 4?
come out and speak, because they know, especially what we've been talking about in regards to, you know, people on BKCHAT getting slated and stuff like that. They already know that is going to come with it, and you need to be at a space mentally where you can deal with that. And
so they were shook.
Yeah, ultimately. And I think this is the issue here, because it's like, cool, Mark done that, but it's like, why didn't they come out earlier? The fact of the matter is, Mark shouldn't have been a dickhead. That's the fact of the matter. And I feel like men like Mark, because I've come across men like Mark,
Pussios.
then the only people they can be aggressive to are women. They can't be
Yeah,
aggressive
those
to
men
men.
are pussios.
They're cowards, and they want to seem like the big bad man. And because they can't do it to men, they choose women because naturally they feel like they can. Unless, you know, you get a mad woman, I'll just stab you.
I like her.
She's so wavy, isn't it?
Her, when I listen to you're like the other anchor. You're sick. I don't know what your skill is,
But you just do what.
No, but it's different anchors. He's the captain, isn't it? End of. He's the honcho, innit? She'll soften it. She'll just like, she come with a female perspective.
Yeah, I know. It's just everything. It's just like
sometimes. Yeah, I like it, man.
it's like, and the worstest thing is because of Georgia's actual job as well. She knows what she's talking about.
Okay.
So, but what I did.
I work
No, not
in,
people like him.
you know, people that not like that, but like
The tendencies?
that been assaulted. Or,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I get it.
so I understand how hard it is.
Yeah, but I just.
One
See me, I come from a controversial area, bro. I come from a controversial town, fam. And when something happens, you speak your truth, innit? Regardless of, like, I get it that it's the industry and it's a bit different.
But it's not
You
only
say
that.
you
It's
say
not only
that.
that.
You say that, but even in your town, there's probably certain things you're not privy to.
Exactly.
Yeah, of
'Cause
course,
like you
of
just said,
course.
you can't vouch for man.
Yeah, I
Sometimes-
can't.
and Sometimes
That's
you don't
dead.
even know what the women in your life have experienced.
But you know what it is?
tell you.
It's this
Yeah.
it's this thing of
By your
everybody
standards.
at the same time coming out.
But the reason
Like,
why
when did it happen to her? When did it
No,
happen
no,
to her?
but
And
the
when did it
reason,
happen
okay,
to
but
her?
listen, yeah.
More or less,
Some of them overlap. That's the
from what I was getting, it was at the same time.
Yeah, some of the instances I didn't even watch it, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna watch it. But my thing is this: is like you have to understand with like certain people, it's like with women especially. Like we're not talking about like someone gets robbed and says, what my man jerked me too. Oh no, he robbed bare of us. And it's not that. Like, and it's probably the man that will do that. But in terms of women, like it's like.
All right, just to help you out, a lot of women know that even the process of like bringing it to the authorities, because that's something that I've said to my missus before, like, right, why don't these girls like go straight to the police? If put it like this, we as black youths, how much faith have you got in Jakes?
Yeah, but it's not
I wouldn't
even
even
that.
wanna say it.
I'm saying.
It's different.
That's a factor.
Yeah, I'm
that's
saying
a
that-
factor,
that
but
would
forget that. That's not what I was even going to say. Like prior to that, forget police. It's more so the sometimes the sort of woman that
Well, like the prideful.
No, don't forget that. It's more so like okay. For a man to be quote unquote abusive, we're not talking about just a man that's clapping you up. For someone to take advantage of you, mentally in any way, shape, or form, you might have been susceptible to that at the time, innit? So you might have been vulnerable, yeah? So someone is taking advantage of that vulnerability. So in that time, you might not be able to go and deal with it, even if you are aware of it. And some people are not aware of it until after the fact. And then they need... Cool. And even that heightened emotion might allow you let someone do... So a girl that might not have this from... A girl that would like me buy you a car, to this person, it might be like, oh my god, take my mortgage money. It's the same thing that Twitter scam that was the Netflix, the scammer guy. If someone feeds you so much, they'll let you finesse, and they don't even see it as them being finessed. Like they just say, I like this person, I'm all in.
And on top of that, sorry to cut you.
No, it's fine.
When you look at someone like Esther, she comes across as very confident, very self-assured, I like how Esther comes across, to be fair.
Which one was Esther? When I came on last?
Dark skin, big back.
Dark skin,
big
the one that was not.
She was there from
just
season
her
one
and
back.
Lana.
Okay. I know you're talking.
She comes across as opinionated, strong black woman. Yeah? So when you look at someone like Lani, you might look at her and think, all right, she might fall for this trap.
She comes across very naive to me.
But when
Like
you look at
she might be
Esther, she's
educated
not.
in her field and what she likes to work as, but in terms of road and the
Oh no, she is. Lani is naive.
Yeah,
the
but
fuckery
Esther
that happens
isn't.
on road, like the fuckery that road man can bring you, I feel like she seems like a very naive
But
person.
Esther isn't. So the fact that could happen to someone like her,
That is
you
aware of
gotta
that stuff
think
as well,
that-
yeah.
And you got to think manipulation is. It's not like getting a box where it's just quick and just
At all,
done.
fam.
It takes time. It takes
calculated as
grooming.
well.
It's
Breaking you
essentially
down,
grooming
breaking you down.
and breaking down your mental. And then
Do you reckon it was good D though? It might have been good D, like
That could be
That's
part
part
of it.
that's part of
it just might have been good D. You get what I'm saying?
Before you even get to that point, that person's already interested in you.
Where they've met, she obviously liked how he looked, and then it builds from there, and it takes time and time and time. So imagine the amount of time, years that it's probably took, because they're talking years ago now, for him to groom her. Then she's got to take years to heal from that grooming. And
10 years to
then for
actually
someone
say, to speak up.
and
Like,
then for someone like Esther, who is quite confident, she's got to also deal with the fact that she allowed that to happen to us.
Yeah, but you see me.
Yeah, but she's
I mean, see, fighting.
Sorry about that, Jordan. You see me as
But you know why I say that, yeah? Because that's happened to me.
Aight.
And I was like, do you know what, yeah? Before I got with my ex, I was like, no man could ever treat me like that. And then all of a sudden you're in
Aight.
it, and it's like, how do you deal with it?
Alright, cool.
So when you're saying,
Tell my man to mine out, innit? Because we might see him one day. But listen, differently than that though. I'm just saying, like I know how it feels to be like wanted by a gal. Do you get what I'm saying? I've been pen and come out of pen, innit? You see, when I came out of pen, there was gal that wanted me that I couldn't believe wanted me. Do you get what I'm saying, fam? And my mentality was never a thing of raw, like, cool, she's wifey. You get what I'm saying? Even though I used to like certain gal before I went to pen. You see, when I come out of pen, them gal now liked me. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's a thing of like, girls can like you, but it's like men can like you and girls can like man. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know. Some men have different morals to certain other men. Do you get what I'm saying? So when they know a girl likes them, if you got no morals as a man, but you've got that fame, you've got that shit, and them girls are attracted to that, bruv, some men just abuse it. It's not even a thing. It's not even an action that you intend to do. It's just like it's normal.
It's not even. Sorry, go on.
No, go on.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's like normal to you. But you see a different thing. Like this is what I was Esther. I've come across girls like Esther. Do you get what I'm saying? And you see behind closed doors, it's not the same persona, bro. You see when you're like, cool, you like me, and everybody else knows you to be that person. Do you get what I'm saying? But you see when me and you buck,
I see the real you.
yeah, it's
not the same person,
Get
bro.
me? I shut down all of that shit
But that's
that
a lot of
you
girls in
think you
general.
are. I shut down all of that confidence that you portray out there. You see, when we come here, yeah,
You're gonna be mad confident.
you get what I'm saying? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So it's a bit different. It's a bit, do you know what I'm saying? But I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Happen to anyone.
Yeah, anyone can get it.
Anyone.
African,
can be manipulated.
American, Mexican.
Caucasian.
Anyone can get manipulated. I feel like women are more susceptible to it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Wear a heart
Of
on
course.
our sleeve. If
But
someone-
enough men do too.
Yeah, that's true. But
That's
Enough
why man
men
gets say
do
the
too.
street Chinese in that.
Yeah, enough men do too.
But we're not allowed to speak on it like that. You know what I'm saying? But I hear you, Joe. I hear you. I agree with both of you. But the difference with man, like how you said that you come out, more time man can beat and not catch feelings, bro. A lot of girls is like once I'm still of the belief that women are the gatekeepers of sex. Like, because
Of course.
yeah. So they need to let you in on the premises, unless you're on a mad thing. Women let you in. So once they let you in, it means they've got to a point where it's like, I'm comfortable with my decision. The more time, as much as women preach all that liberal equality shit, when it comes to that matter, I think it's biological. You don't really want to be out here moving mad. Not most of them. So like once they find one, it's like, okay, this is me. I can hold it down. And that guy's had to do and say certain things. And Mark is a good looking guy. He's a charming guy. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and tell you Mark is this or he's not that. I don't know. I didn't listen because I don't want to be in that position. And I'm going to sound like a enabler supporter, but no, my situation is different. So I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm aware of men who have been, forget them for a second. Yeah, I think every man's been in a position where they thought, right, I can really take the piss here. Because I've met girls who like, they just lost their head, fam. And I'm like, I could actually take the piss out of you. Like, I've met girls where I could like, fam, like, I've met girls who even brought out a side of me that I didn't like. You know, like someone's jarring you, say shut up, and I'm thinking, right, I'm just telling this girl to shut up. Like, yeah, like, I don't even talk about you, you're so
I grew to a point. So I had to grow to a point where you see when those things happen, I had to let that person go, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because I couldn't. It's not still. I get what you mean. I understand fully what you mean.
So the difference is that there's certain man they'll be like, oh wait, I could take the piss out of you, and they're going to run you dry, and there's other man's like, oh, this is not good. This is a toxic situation.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove myself from it for both of our safety. So I think it's just about, bro. This like I keep hearing someone say something that there's no good and bad people. There's just people who do good more time and people who do bad more time. But it's because it's a choice, and you know what you can get away with. You know what I mean?
Well,
You can have an opinion, though, yeah, but everyone can have their opinion.
The evidence does suggest.
Man said it does suggest.
The statements.
The statements does suggest.
We're coming to the end of the show. Money. Shout out you.
Nah, facts, man.
That was a fucking lit episode.
Fully.
Hopefully
Big
you
up.
come on soon again.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke about a lot of shit today, but I'm almost a bit upset that it's about to end.
Nah, facts. We're actually over the time and that still.
But yeah, if you don't remember anything, remember that there's always more to the end.
Nah, facts, man.
Challenge.
Make sure you subscribe and all that.
100%, man.